everybody. This is Boxing Bros UK. I am Ahis the Boss Chris. This is my co-host Andrew the Boxing Brain, and we've got a special guest with us today. We've got Yemi from Chatting Boxing. How you doing, pal?
All good, guys. All good.
Chris and Yemi, we come to Haney versus Ramirez.
Yeah, this fight, I think Haney by points.
Yeah,
I think Ramirez giving problems. Definitely giving problems, but I think Haney by points.
It's at a catchweight. Interestingly, this is another fighter that we're seeing a trend here at the moment.
What's this
where fighters have been too long at the lower weight divisions. It's at 144 a catchweight, I believe, and I guess my first question might be, we'll start with you, Chris. Do you think after this fight, Haney also moves up to welter? Another 147 mover?
He's got to.
Silly question, but got to ask it.
He's got to. And let's not forget, when Devin Haney moved to 140, they offered him to put a rehydration clause on top of Garcia, and he said no before the fight. And do you know why he said no? Because he has to rehydrate himself and put on about 2 stone. So he's struggling at that weight. So he definitely has to move. I don't know why he just didn't fight at 147. Because he wants to fight Garcia. He's fighting at 147. T.O., he's taking a fight at 147. So if all his rivals are all moving up, he should move up with him. And 147 division is really weak at the moment. Let's have it
outside
right.
Of boots, yeah.
Outside of boots. It's anyone can get it. Anyone can. Really?
Yeah. Yemi, give us your thoughts on that. Yeah, you think Haney will stay at 147 now? Or when he moves up to
we won't have success. He won't beat Boots. He ain't beating Boots. He beat Barrios on Norman, but he ain't beating Boots. No one's beating Boots. No one.
No, I just can't. Especially, and Stanionis is no mug, boys. I still think Stanionis can still win one of his titles back. Once Boots goes up. So he's a decent, durable, tough fighter. Ramirez, though, interestingly, his only 2 losses were to another fight we've already mentioned this evening, Barbosa Jr., so no shame there. And his other loss came in 2021 against our British legend that is Josh Taylor.
Undisputed.
Yeah. He reckons, I read on Boxing News 24, and he's got 18 knockouts in 29. He reckons, boys, we'll start with you, Yemi. Ramirez reckons Haney won't be able to live with his power. What do you make about that statement, Yemi?
Well, who's Ramirez top though? I've noticed who's he knocked out.
This is what I mean. I don't think he's especially known as a puncher. I don't know whether he's just playing a bit of mind games here or what, Yemi. I don't know.
No,
he hasn't knocked out anybody.
Not anyone I've noticed. So Haney's got a good chin. So I don't see why they can't know his power.
Yeah, I did think that was a strange one. He's got 18 knockouts, but there's no one really on there that you would think.
I know what that's about.
Go on, Chris.
He's trying to get in his head because obviously Garcia hurt him, didn't he? So he's trying to say, as soon as you get wobbled, you're going to jack, like he did against Garcia. You're not going to be able to handle the power.
I thought he's just trying to sort of see, because look, the thing is, boys, Haney obviously he was a champion in recess, and then obviously Puello got promoted in the end because he turned down the Sandor Martin fight, didn't he, guys? Yeah. So this is his first fight back, though. And again, this is what do you, Yemi? Do you see this as a ultra competitive fight, or do you think Haney gets the job done?
I think it's competitive, not as competitive as Teofimo and Barbosa, but I think it's competitive. Can Ramirez beat Haney? Possibly, but I doubt it. I'm more confident in Haney beating Ramirez than in Teofimo beating Barbosa. I think it's a 70-30 fight in Haney's favour.
Yeah. Chris? What about you? Or he's run off. Chris needs the loo.
I'm just putting my phone on charge. That's all. No, power bank. But no, I think I think Haney is going to be extra cautious, and he's going to win on points, but he's going to stink the place out. He's going to be he's not going to want to get hit. And he's just going to be ultra defensive, and he's going to win every round, but it's just going to be boring. And I guarantee, because it's in America, I bet this is what I can guarantee, that he gets booed while he's fighting. Because he's going to win, but he's not going to win in any exciting way. He's just going to, like, you know, his old style when he was at 135 and like everyone was booing him and not really liking his fights. That's what's going to go like. I can think unanimous decision. Cautious.
You hear about Shane Mosley? Shane Mosley's trainer. He said that he managed to fix his power issue. How's that possible? How can you add a power to somebody not with possible?
Me and Chris have had this debate, right? About you don't. Who is we talking about, Chris? Well, I think we're talking about Ben Whittaker.
Punches are born. They're not made. They're born. They're not made.
We would have this debate with Ben Whittaker. Look, particularly in the light heavyweight division. I know it's a different discussion, but you don't just suddenly become a puncher. Yeah, you can take on the Kronk style, or you can sit on your shots more, time your shots better. You know, your different angles and rest. You don't suddenly. It's a weird thing, like Moses saying that, because you don't suddenly. Someone doesn't just get given power out of nowhere. Like, that's just bizarre. Like, I've never known that.
The only thing you can do is you can learn how to punch harder. You can do that, which you can do, but he's not going to all of a sudden become a knockout artist.
Yeah,
you can learn to punch harder.
Yeah. Power is natural. You either have it, you don't. You can't become a power puncher. You become technical. You can become technical. That can be learned. Yeah. Your power is something.
I thought his dad trained him, Bill Haney. I know they get Ben Davison in.
Maybe he's more of a maybe he's like Danny the Boss dad. Like it's like a
I think he's like another coach. He might be. I think he's been in and around the camp a few times, isn't he, and stuff like that. But,
like, he'll have his dad as a coach, and he used to get Ben Davison as second coach.
Yeah,
quite a bit. So he'll have his dad will probably think of strategies and stuff, and then he has to get a real boxing coach in for the fundamentals. You know, doing the pads and whatever drills.
Yeah,
I want to double check that actually, because that's quite interesting. Yeah, I tend to agree with you, Chris. Actually, I'm hoping not, but I think after he's obviously had a bit of a difficult time.
He's not going to want to take a shot. No way.
He obviously didn't fancy the Sandor Martin fight, which I understand. Sandor Martin's a tricky guy, experienced, wily guy, and that could have been a banana skin. I don't think this is an easy fight either. I think he's just going to nick the rounds, boys. I think he might get a unanimous decision. I'm going to go unanimous decision because I think he'll probably win 8 out of the 12 rounds. I think it'll go 12. Look, Haney doesn't knock out anyone. Haney never stops no one.
Even a past his prime. What's his name? What's his name? The one that Josh Taylor beat years ago.
Regis Prograde.
Regis Prograde. Even he knocked him down.
Yeah, Regis Prograde.
He's an encyclopedia today, isn't it?
Yeah. Prograde's looked shocking his last couple of fights. Yeah, so I'll chuck my prediction out there first. I'm going to go for a unanimous decision for Haney, but I think it might be a little bit of a snooze fest.
Yeah.
So
same. I second that. Stink the place out. UD. Yemi?
Yemi, any different?
Yeah, I agree. Decision, United decision. Devin Haney, 100%.
Lovely. And cheers, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out Yemi's channel.
Like and subscribe.
The link's going to be in the description for Yemi's channel. So get over there, check out his stuff.
You want to talk about the Eubank?